Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3 and we are on episode 170. Wow, okay, so how many hours does my save say I have? 174 and a half. Okay, yeah. And probably some of those are reloads, so it's actually longer than that because we've had failed fights that we've had to reload and things like that. We beat Gortash in the last episode. Let's go ahead and interact with Gortash and see if we can finish things up for Karlach. She wanted to see his dead body. Make sure he's dead.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us?
Yeah, perhaps a bit uglier. I mean, we are a very, very beautiful bunch of people.
I feel like I should laugh. But just too goddamn tired.
God, that aura, ruining everything.
Then? Killed the bastard who ruined my life, and now I crawl into a corner and die. Am I fucking missing something?
Is there really no way to get rid of her engine? It's a lot to take in.
I'm beyond overwhelmed. I'm finished. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
We have no leads. Everything Damon has said basically says this isn't possible. This might be her only option. It's between these two. Like, I want to be hopeful, but like we've been given absolutely nothing on this being an option. It doesn't need to be this way. You can still return to Avernus.
I don't want to go back to hell. I shouldn't have to. I want to live. I want to live here, in my home, with my own heart. My heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as a Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the city of judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair.
Shit.
I don't want it like this.
I teared up. I teared up during that. What a delivery. Like, oh my god. You can feel the pain. Jesus. Like, is there a game that has better voice direction than this? I don't know if there is, man. Everybody just gives it their all. Like, they're all so fucking good. Oh, yeah. Man, yeah, I teared up a little bit on that. Honestly, let it out. I don't know what else to tell her. I've got no answers for her.
I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
I guess that's for you to decide.
I ought to just end it all now. On my terms. But then who'd save this godforsaken town? Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Man, she deserves everything. She better not be leaving the party for good. I will riot. Yeah, no shit, you're exceeded. You just Okay, big chunk of that is the money. There we go. Fucking aura, dude. This aura is the bane of my existence, and I really, really hope that Larian fixes it.
A welcome rest.
To live in more interesting times.
Where'd you go, Karlach? Netherstone studded gauntlet. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 force damage. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC, and you get command. And there's the Netherstone, the last one we needed. You're never touching.
You have done very well indeed.
We're not giving him that power.
Pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
As I expected, the docks under the city must lead to a morphic pool. That's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain.
Why would they put it there?
To conceal it, one would imagine. And to maintain the illusion of their own control above ground.
Do you think we're ready?
With the stones in hand and the Chosen dead, we stand as good a chance as we ever will. As to how good a chance that is, I cannot say. But I have hope.
I'm not
You're
ready.
right to be cautious. A fight with the most powerful being in all the realms is not to be entered into ill-prepared. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. We will end this one way or another, in death, thraldom, or freedom. Finish your business here before you proceed. The Brain will be waiting for us.
right. Can you get out of the way? I'm waiting. The fabricated arbalist. Let's see, it's a heavy crossbow, so Karlach's the only one in our party who could use this. An illuminating shot and a dazzling ray. Seems like it's pretty good damage. It comes with moonbeam? Oh, that's dazzling ray. Unleash a beam of brilliant light that blinds all creatures in its path. Okay. Fire a shimmering bolt that inflicts 1 turn of radiating orb upon the target. Cloth of Authority. You can't be frightened, cannot be afflicted with other emotion-altering conditions. You have advantage on intimidation checks and insight checks, and your armor class goes up 1. I don't think anybody's going to use that. Tyrannical Jackboots. Scintillating. You gain a +1 bonus to charisma checks and saving throws. Note from Hellsick. Lord G, yes, if necessary, I could get you back into the House of Hope, for the right price, of course. Though I doubt they'd be happy to see you again. You didn't exactly leave on the best terms. However, you know your business better than I, or anyone else. Okay. Let's go see if we can get our girl to just come back with us
Wonder
now.
if the gods are watching me.
Might have to do a long rest.
Already feeling better.
Hey, soldier. You're back.
I've been worried about you. You doing okay?
Yeah, despite my best efforts. I kept trying to flop over and give up, but Karlach just won't let me. Did I miss anything important?
We can talk about it later. I'm more concerned about you.
Would you believe it if I said I'm all right? You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this. And yet, we're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing, talking, even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that despite it all, I'm happy?
If you're happy, I'm happy, Karlach. I do kind of want you to go and live in Avernus, though, but I understand why you don't want to. I mean, if we could find a way for her to go to Avernus and not have to return to any of the Zariel stuff.
In that case,
I don't know, man.
there's something I wanted to ask you.
Feels bad, man.
Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die.
We're gonna cure you before it comes to that. I just know it. I hate being that optimistic because in real life, like, I've always been somebody that doesn't like to... Unless I know, I don't say things like this, right? You never go up to somebody who's sick and tell them, don't worry, you're absolutely gonna make it through this. I think that that's wrong to do. I've never liked that idea. So I've never done it myself. So I can't say it here either, yeah. It's the same exact thing. It's like, I don't know that we can do it, therefore I don't want to give false hope. Of course I'll be there, Karlach, whatever you want.
Thank you.
And if we can find one later down the
No.
line, great. But
Enough tragedy, I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry any more, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, soldier. I'm extremely glad to be in this thing together. Copper for your thoughts? Fuck yes.
get in the party. Where you belong, girl. Are these all different types of bombs? Smoke powder? Yeah, they are. Okay. Phase optimizer. Grant nearby steel watchers an additional action. Yeah, you can't even use that shit. Applies a condition that reflects all incoming projectiles back at their source. So we can't even use these ones. So those ones can go to wares. Why did we take Gortash's hand? No, really, why? Why have I done this? When did I do this? Oh dear, okay. Let's see. Probably gonna have to get rid of one of those. All right.
I'd love to, thanks.
Girl, you should have been here when we did the short rest. Oh well.
Let's get going.
Heard
Moving
her
ahead.
7 HP.
Very well.
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all as evidence.
All right.
Let's have a look. Okay, Karlach will have to check that. Oh yeah, that gauntlet. That can just go to camp. We don't have anybody who can use the unarmored abilities from that. Oh no! That was only supposed to be those three. What the fuck, game? Why would you do this to me? Anything
What the
of use?
hell? If they're all out of order, I'm gonna be pissed. You better just be at the fucking bottom. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a fucking nightmare. It was all this stuff, right? All of that. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah? Maybe? I hope. Looks about right. That was dumb. Okay. Okay, Karlach.
Soldier.
Let's see. You know what? We destroyed a bunch of stuff, but that's okay. We need to check. First off, I'm gonna put that on you for a second for reasons that will become clear in a moment. Let's see. Oh yeah, you've got that other really good bow too. Celestial Haste, which we haven't used yet, but is really good. Gives Guiding Bolt when you make an attack. Damn, dude. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to use this. I like the bow that she has on right now. Alright, girl. Time to heal.
Won't last much longer like this. Won't last much longer like this.
Honestly, this is thematically fitting.
Get some oil over here.
Okay, that one actually is a negative for us, so let's not do that again.
Need to learn the hard way.
Helldusk Boots. You cannot be forcibly moved by a foe's spells or actions, and you ignore the effects of difficult terrain. Infernal Evasion. When you fail a saving throw, you may use your reaction to succeed instead. Huh. That's kinda cool. Hellcrawler. Teleport to an area and deal 2 to 16 fire damage where you land. The impact blast spreads 3-meter zone area. Accelerated Grand Design. The key points as top leaders in the Bay Knight hierarchy. To effectively implement what the Mad Alhoun, known as Blue Apex, named the Accelerated Grand Design, it's important that you understand its broad outlines. Don't worry about the details, leave those to me. The central element of this plan is that our dominated Elder Brain lays elithid tadpoles that induce a state of suspended ceremorphosis, in which the host does not transform into a Mind Flayer. Instead, the tadpole becomes psychic minions of the hive mind of the Elder Brain, which they perceive as a goddess, a deity of conquest called the Absolute. The Absolute, however, obeys the commands of the Chosen of the Dead Three, and needless to say, as Bane is the god of tyranny, our allies who worship Baal and Merkel must in the end defer to us. How'd that work out for you? Honestly, I think these might be new boots for you.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
There you go. New boots.
What's hiding here?
Servitor of the Black Hand Gloves. Enervating Suffusion. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 force damage and fear. So they're similar to his. But different ability. Okay, don't need those.
Not something over there.
Nice. His vault key. We already got his shit though, so it doesn't matter. Cures any disease and removes blinded, paralyzed, and poisoned. Shield Steward interrogation log, scroll or letter. Transcript of key passage in the interrogation of Flovis Nuge, Steward of the Knights of the Shield Hall, Black Hand. When did you begin to suspect that Duke Stelmane was not herself? See, this is... I think I may have read this same one in his thing, but this is the stuff that leads me to believe that Stelmane was not a willing friend and participant to... what's-his-face? The Emperor. Baldurin. I cleared her dinner dishes after a meal of mutton pie, but when I got the dish up to the kitchen, the mutton was brains. Black Hand. Brains? And not sheep brains, neither, so I started poking around. In the Elfsong cellar? In the Knight's secret chamber, yes, and I found a cell with a body in it. A corpse in city prison stripes. I guess this one doesn't really imply that she was under thrall, just that she was helping to feed what's-his-face. Emperor. A dead state prisoner? If I tell you about this, you're going to let me go, right? Right. It was a condemned criminal with the top of their head shattered and the brain mostly gone. In Stelmane's rooms? The secret part, yes. That's where she found me. She what? Found me. It found me. At first I thought she was blue and floating, but then it was just Stelmane. She smiled. I don't remember anything after that. That was the line that really tipped me off right there. That's the one that's weird. She was blue and floating, but then it was just Stelmane. Interesting. Yeah, we did read that. I think we found that one in his vault.
On my way.
Well.
Okay, I was going to try and heal her with her weapon, but who cares?
Still alive.
We're probably going to do a long rest soon anyway.
More for me.
What's in here?
Damn, everybody's almost full. I think one of these belongs to you. That should help. Okay, some of that stuff I don't think we've read. So we've got that one. Next steps. Private Memoir Notes, number 17, Pacifying the City. From the standpoint of control of the masses, the Elder Brain's rate of tadpole vivipary, I can read, is disappointing. There will never be enough larvae to tadpole all the citizens of Baldur's Gate, or even the majority. The alternative approach to pacifying the city is two-pronged. First, we take control of the municipal executive functions from the top down, by leveraging fear of the absolute to get me appointed Baldur's Gate Archduke. Second, we deploy a program of selective tadpoling of key individuals as larvae become available, until all the city's power centers are effectively under my control. Assuming the success of this scheme, we should be able to spare a nursery or two of tadpoles to begin the same process in Am. I must interview my southern agents to determine who will be best to execute this plan. Okay, Knights of the Shield report. Attempts to displace the Knights of the Shield from their smuggling and contraband networks have been more difficult than anticipated, and we face a shortfall in reaching our target quota in wresting key clients from the Knights. Our assumption that we could pry business away from the Knights by simply offering their clients a better percentage has proven naive, with fences and customs runners routinely choosing loyalty to the Knights over profit. Negotiations with prospective clients have proven so difficult that we now believe the Knights exert some sort of influence over their partners beyond the profit motive. The indications are that this influence is psychic rather than magical, but further investigation is required. With utmost respect, the Black Hand of Loyalty. The Stelmane connection. As previously reported, the position of the Knights of the Shield as the leading smuggling syndicate in Baldur's Gate is strong. Anomalously so. Generous bribery of key operatives has elicited the information that the Knights are working hand in glove with a member of the Council of Four, Duke Bellin Stelmane. Though Stelmane shows evidence of increasing debility due to some sort of wasting disease, her influence over transfer of contraband in the Gate has only grown as her physical abilities have declined. Solving this enigma should give us the key to bringing down the Knights. Investigations continue. With utmost respect, the Black Hand of Loyalty. I think the Emperor had something to do with that debilitation. Okay, Temple of Baal. Schematic Compendium. Okay, I think we're good.
What am I to do?
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
Looking ahead. With haste.
Vulnerable Patriarchs. Lord Gortash. Obedience before all, based on their levels of influence cross-indexed with vulnerability to various forms of pressure. Bribery, blackmail, direct threats. The following are the top 8 peers in Parliament to target in the next 10 days. With utmost respect, the Black Hand of Loyalty.
A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Karlach started from nothing, built a financial empire and founded the counting house. He refused to mingle with the other patriarchs, saying they didn't want me when I was an urchin, and now they can't have me. This is a bust of the god Bane as he first appeared to Gortash in dreams, and was then described to a Rivington sculptor.
Huh, interesting.
Dame Mafrey, the orphan's friend, founded several orphanages in the outer city, as the lower city was no place for children, and the upper city declined to sponsor an orphanage. Baldur's Gate ship captain Morgan Redlocks wed a man thrice her age. After the wedding, the groom suffered a heart attack. Redlocks converted his merchant ships into a pirate fleet. First of the Bormal Patriarch family to start his own venture, Alec is the unscrupulous bastard who made their fortune in mines and vineyards. Founder of the Flaming Fist. Later history is kinder to him than accounts from his time, which portray him as a cruel and hard-handed mercenary commander.
Populism and propaganda. A report to Lord Gortash from the Black Hand of Loyalty. 24 key populist slogans were tested with a cross-section of Baldurians. The following slogans scored highest at translating into support for the transfer of authority. Secure homes and streets for citizens. Baldurians responded positively to security for themselves, especially if it could be paid for by levies on non-citizens. Housing and prosperity for those who deserve it. There was strong agreement with the proposition that those who work hard have the right to live well. Who we are is what we are. Strangers out. A plurality was strongly vocal about the need to reject and eject non-Baldurians. Citizens before patriarchs. Fair is fair. The nobility is broadly unpopular, and there is general agreement that inherited wealth should be widely redistributed. Articles and editorials propounding these concepts will be conveyed to Edvard Needle for placement in the mouth. Political influence plan. Parliamentary action plan, current 10-day. Concentrate efforts on the following patriarchs as noted below. Duke Dillard Porter. Though Dillard Porter sits on the ducal council, he would make a poor puppet, as his wits are failing and his will is weak. He is, however, a coward, so direct threats should suffice to persuade him to resign his council seat in favor of his niece, Liara Porter. Once tadpoled, Blaze Liara will be a powerful addition to the roster of patriarchs. Lord Raylan Janeth. The Janeth family's mining interests make Lord Raylan a primary target of Bainite capture. Raylan is foolishly proud and has been conducting an affair with the Rent Goblin in Little Calimshan, which makes him vulnerable to blackmail. As he will do almost anything to avoid exposure, instruct Edvard Needle to publish an article with hints about the affair that will be meaningful to Raylan, and then leave a much more detailed anonymous note in his upper city bedroom. That should make him pliable. Lady Ruth Lineker. Our sources indicate the Linekers have recently received windfall payments from their Tetherian gem mines. Cash that we could use better than they will. Abduct Lady Ruth's granddaughter, Fariza Lineker, and hold her in the upper city safe house until her grandmother meets our ransom demands. See to this immediately, Lord Gortash. Varkinsfeld coup. This is a popular history account of Grand Duke Vlarkin's attempt to usurp the power of Baldur's Gate, Council of Four, in which he staged a failed coup backed by a cult of lycanthropes called the Band of the Red Moon. There are several notes in the margins of Gortash's precise handwriting, with the following scrawled in the end paper. 2 lessons. First, assassination alone isn't enough, and second, Duke Dillard Porter lived through this, so don't underestimate him.
Don't mind if I do.
Receipt for painting. Recent receipt. Fee paid for full-length portrait of the god Bane with a side note in Gortash's precise handwriting. Now he is doubly immortal. Alright, whatever. Whatever you say, bro. Okay. We've checked everything up here. We got that. We got stuff over here. All right. Man, there's nothing left for our girl, Karlach. Like, did we actually miss something? Or can she really just not have her heart fixed?
I'll give it a shot. I want to have a word.
Not now? Okay, fine.
am I needed?
We didn't kill her. Oh, corpse 2 damaged. Okay. I was going to try and activate that, but looks like it doesn't matter.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
All right, we have not been into these little corners. Let's see if we can do it without
These
somebody
boots
getting
have seen
mad at us.
everything. Something good here, I hope.
Looks empty.
Okay. Does that mean we're done? I think that's the one that's close to all of those merchants. Not 100% sure on that.
From bonds free, no more a slave. Liberators, saviors, pawns, dupes, fools, released, usefulness, and targeted, killed, death, unavoidable.
Yeah, we'll see about that Elder Brain.
Tell us how Gortash died, though, will they? Classic Baldur snack. It's so pretty.
How much further can I go?
Okay, let's get a bunch of this stuff sold. Whoa, how'd you get all your health back? For free?
Something's on my mind.
Something caught your eye then? Careful. Most of my wares can take an eye right out. My weapons won't be...
Okay. So... I think I'm going to go into that back area of the counting house. It's gonna make, a bunch of people mad. But we're gonna do it.
Helps me. Good to get it off your chest. Anyway.
Comes to magical protection, I've really spared no expense.
You hungry, sweet girl? Think something. Perhaps the publicity resolved.
You moron! We could be fired for this.
Come on, mate. I'll finish these.
It's all right. I've been worse.
Oh my god!
And the Elder Brain triggered their transformation. But was it deliberate or accidental?
No way.
Jimmy on the go.
Damn, I wonder if this is gonna happen all over town now. Yeah, surprised indeed. I was surprised.
Don't waste a step.
Right, Karlach. It's go time. Covered.
Good hit. Okay, well done.
No holding back. Fleet of foot.
Can't give up. Got to press on.
Punch him to death. At least they're not going after the softies here. Damn, these guys are brave. I'll give it to them. These fishermen, they don't fuck around.
Need
Respect.
to find a way forward.
Come on, Karlach. Show them the
His brain is breaking free. We must discover where it is hidden before that happens.
At the ready.
I wonder if I can't do a long rest right now. I'm gonna try before I go after the Elder Brain, but we might get ourselves in trouble.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Macte virtute. Macte virtute. Macte virtute.
You've been caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset.
It's worth a shot.
The Fellowship of
A long way to go still.
Making me sweat.
Still on my feet.
I got this.
Nothing important is ever easy. With haste.
Ex textura.
This is my time. Making my move.
Let's move. Should mind my step.
You've been caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset. The Fellowship of...
Watch this. I've got it.
We'll see how bad the alarm ends up being for us. Let's see. You probably won't be able to reach anybody from there.
Onward.
Is this slightly evil of me? Probably. Is this also a bank? Yeah.
You messed with the wrong cascade, trespasser.
Ooh, you were trying to push me into the water, weren't you? That is rude.
Another day, another fight.
Heating up. Down the hatch.
This guy, that one doesn't know where he wants to go. That was some good damage, actually. I can't mess around. These guys are actually hurting quite a bit.
My turn. Poor fucker.
I thought I had hasten for like 5 turns. What happened?
Sometimes the only way out is through. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Hits are crazy. Alright, we need to focus down some of these guys. We're spreading out too much.
Gods, it's hot in here. What's it gonna take?
Come on, can't stay idle.
I love seeing that hit for 0. Oh, they're really trying to get those insta-kills. I should probably move, huh? Probably should have done the opportunity attack first.
Heading there. Take you.
I forgot that guy was there. I could have gotten them both.
These boots have seen everything.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Okay, your positioning actually kind of sucks for me. Oh, there we go. That's better. Thanks.
No time to waste.
Need to stay focused. Heading there. No time for pain.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
This is gonna feel good. Want another?
Never a dull moment. No one back home will ever believe this. Have to keep going. Let's have a look. Open up.
Okay, we're gonna be full real quick here, aren't we?
In it. Here we go.
Lessons for Sensible Living, Zariel's Fall. The foreword to this brief account of Zariel's Fall captures the tone of the entire text. Greetings, sensible folk. Already I can detect grumbling and agitated rattle of pipe stem against teeth. A lesson dedicated to an Archduke of Avernus? Has Harrington taken leave of his senses? Quiet your complaints, I assure you I have not. It is true that cosmic occurrences are often insensible by their very nature, But the tale of Zariel strikes close to home. In her downfall, you will be reminded of those haughty, do-gooding neighboring acquaintances who rightfully arouse your suspicions. One moment they are suggesting you grow turnips rather than potatoes on that fallow patch, and the next they have their kitchen knife strapped to their belt and are suggesting you explore the abandoned crypt behind the Giles farm. In short, Zariel was a celestial being tasked with monitoring the ebb and flow of the Blood War, of which more in volume, blah blah blah, matters of little importance to sensible folk. Observing was not righteous enough for Zariel, though, and she took it upon herself to become directly involved, like the oaf who sees two fellows fighting over a spilled tankard of ale, and rather than applauding their efforts, cracks their skulls together and causes a tavern-wide brawl. She invaded Avernus, was defeated, and now rules there, corrupt and wicked. What can sensible folk learn from this foolish tale? It is obvious. Do not strive to correct what cannot be corrected. Look not to distant lands and conflicts, but to your fields, your family, and your friends. There is nothing but misery to be gained from interfering in the hardships of others. Harrington, Nephilim. Okay. Well, we have a lot more to loot here, and in the next episode I think that we'll do that and get to the Elder Brain, I suppose, because I don't think there's anywhere else that we need to explore. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.